generation. A thought too sad, the common story. A man who found narcotic glory, with nothing left to lose save wife and family. And I thought if all the kids in Michigan are miserable or nihilistic, we're caught in the traps of the games they're playing. What does it say for a shared narration? If all the kids in Michigan, 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 if all the kids in Michigan, 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 if all the kids in Michigan are miserable or nihilistic. Thanks. Gerald Lee Palmer raises his daughter at a house in the suburbs. He spent half of his life making auto parts. He dealt with the layoffs, got an IT job, and raises kids like statistics now. Every so often thinks of his daughter, and she wakes up still consumed by his silence, and he wonders why she don't call him. She gets by, goes through with her life. She occasionally thinks about how it's his fault that she's fallen. Belly up, belly up, belly up, belly up, she's fallen. Belly up, belly up, belly up, she's fallen. So we are all lonely, we are all if onlys, we are all porcelain dolls on display. We are all products of hardworking Americans, but we're roadblocks to efficiency. We are the inaccuracies, we are the victims of a culture that describes happiness and economics. And we wake up unfulfilled in the silence of a million clueless fucking patriarchs. Like Gerald Lee Palmer, who misses his daughter, but he never even talked to her. It's his own fault now that he's fallen. Belly up, belly up, belly up, belly up, he's fallen. Belly up, belly up, belly up, he's fallen. That song is about my friend's dad, and it's kind of about the idea that that men are supposed to shut themselves off from their emotions. and how that kind of has resulted in so many people who just have no idea how to communicate with anybody, with themselves, or with anybody around them. How that's too bad. And this song is about my dad.
Things like how I wasn't taught at a young age to respect my elders. Thank goodness for my absence of a father. He could have taken me out, we'd have gone camping. Could have learned to wield my body as a weapon. These are things that I won't be missing. I remember sitting in the car with my dirty old man as he explained how she had asked for it and how it was her fault. I'm only glad I didn't take the bait well. I remember telling my mother, what's the last time I saw my father? No regrets for what else I've been missing. 'Cause I'm not jealous of a well-adjusted family, only killing time till they learn their phenomenal. We don't help the wounded ones, the children, all vengeful fathers, but everyone I know is still standing in the shadows of the men who left their mark. I'd rather be left in the dark. Oh, 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 oh. If our fathers were our role models for God, and they failed us, what does that tell us about our supposed omnipotent savior? Except we're all born to fiction, daily recreated. We play the roles from the stories we learned as kids. Who bends down, who plays God, is it fated? Every boy on this earth should have his head stuck up his ass. We're all just like our dads. We keep learning the same shit again. And no wonder how long till it ends well. I remember when my dirty old man told me how I grew up to be just like him when I got old. But if it's not a thing to be told, to be told.
Sorry. You don't need to be sorry.
What?
You...
Do you need a messiah? Are you waiting to call upon a larger icon to rely on? Do you need a messiah? Are you waiting for Jesus? Are you waiting for MLK to rise from the grave and lead us? Don't you know how they needed us? Are we searching for guidance? Are we scared that the things we need are things that we can't find inside us? Are they things that we hide from ourselves? I'd like to believe and I'd like to believe that these sermons and preachers amounted to more than a lot of hot breath, but
dad meant. He said, you don't want to be sick now, now do ya, or do ya? Me and Jenny had a good time laughing and taking off our clothes to explore each other's bodies. She said, I don't want to disappoint you, but you could never be my girl. Either way, we spent a lot of time together. There were questions over gender, but we settled in the meantime. She said, that's how it is. I said, that's fine. To ask the question, he said you could pull it off, why not avoid all the attention? He said, don't you know you could have it much easier? But me and Jenny held on to our contradiction, and we didn't let it go until we took it to the limit. Though in the end it cut her deeper, 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 deeper. Jenny's dad had a knack for condescension. He said, girl, what you doing? Always looking for attention. Could ya get over this phase now? You embarrass me. To my friend with the clever little question, said I know what I could do would be easier. But by and by, I shouldn't